if I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why.
Have you ever heard of the twin paradox?
Is this the space one?
Yeah.
Yeah!
You have a set of twins, and they're both 5 years old. You take one of those twins, put them in a rocket ship, and send them to space, but they're traveling 90% the speed of light. And what that does, when you're traveling that fast, the clock is ticking, like time slows down by 44%. And so that means they're aging slower. But if you were to take that same 5-year-old and send them to space, and going 99.9% the speed of light. By the time they took a trip that was 5 years for them, when they would come back to Earth, they would be 10 years old. And their twin would be 110 years old.
The twin on Earth?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how just like light and time
Weird.
and stuff moves.
Is that where billionaires are going?
Don't
Are
know.
they traveling at light speed so they live longer?
Don't know! Have you ever heard?
I still love those mellow yellow petals anyway. What's that thing they say about a rose by any other name? Then my fragile flower turned into a ball of gray. So I took a breath and made a wish and blew them all away. I still love.
This took us for minutes.
I'll take this veil from off my eyes. My burning sun will someday rise. So what am I gonna be doing for a while? Said I'm gonna play with myself. Show them how we come off the shelf. Summertime, and the living's easy. Rallies on the microphone, we're all some cheap. All the people in the dance will agree that we're me and Louis, we're gonna run to the party and dance to the rhythm of this heart.
You probably think this world is a dream come true. You're wrong.
I still remember 3rd of December, me in your sweater. You said it looked better.
I don't care what people say, the rush is worth the price I pay. I get so high when
You want to know who the kid is?
Oh, I like where this is going.
You want to show him?
I'd love to.
I mean, he's seen an anaconda eat a tapir, which is a cow-sized mammal in the Amazon. He'd seen uncontacted tribes face to face. He once killed an 11-foot electric eel, opened the back of the thing's neck, removed the nerve that he says was the source of the electric. Then he cut his forearm, placed that nerve into his forearm, wrapped it with a dead toad, and claimed that it would give him strength through the rest of his life, and continued to be a jungle badass until the day he quietly leaned back at a barbecue and ceased to be alive. The man was incredible, but the secret that he told us was that if you want to find big anacondas, if you want to see the Yakumama, he was like, you have to go to the Buayo, the place of boas, the place that we came to call the floating forest. And so he sent us there, and it became like this pilgrimage. And in the Amazon, a lot of the creation myths are based around the anaconda coming down from the heavens. I mean, he's seen an
Have you ever had a beetleberry before?
I don't know what that is. Is that a real thing? I don't think that exists.
They're like magic, Cremmy.
Is it possible you like?
I will
is it
say-
Grimace Shake flavored?
Oh, it's really weird.
I heard it was like
Decent-
blueberry and raspberry.
A wild berry Pop Tart was a.
Oh yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are my favorite Pop Tarts.
Yeah.
What, wild berry?
That's the best Pop Tart.
When
It's
is-
the best.
It's literally not.
Yes.
What is yours?
Oh my
Don't say
gosh.
something dumb right now.
No, what are you talking about?
You begin to grow a pair of breasts. You be.
It's too bad you're married to me. It's too.
When I read or listened to parts of the Book of Enoch,
And this broken record spinning in circles in the bars spin round.
Моя дикая Кассандра, игривая фадра, затмевала разум, убивала музыканта. Тем не менее я рядом был и верила легоре.
I'm listening to a podcast right now. It's like The Cursed Mummy or something. It's basically talking about the story of this dude who's funded by this man in England to find this one pharaoh mummy or whatever. He found it. Everyone's like, probably shouldn't open that. And it's this whole series of events where he opened it. But like, basically everyone that was involved in excavating this mummy and this pharaoh died. And the most bizarre of the ways was the man who funded it. He went to Egypt to like see what the guy found. He got bit by a mosquito on the cheek, and then it says he was shaving and cut it. He got infected and he died 3 weeks later. But when they examined the mummy, this is weird. The mummy had a scar on the exact same place where the guy cut his cheek.
Weird.
But there's different theories that they potentially like breathed in.
Yeah,
stuff
something. Yeah,
that was like
probably could have
you
wiped
know.
out a ton of people back then. Who knows?
And there was a story where there was this man who was on this boat, and they were bringing this one mummy princess lady from England to America, and the guy was telling the crew about this mummy, and he's like, on her necklace says like, "Leave me where I lie,
Oh.
or all will perish." They're like, "Oh, that's a good fun story." The next night, the boat sank.
Oh.
Do you know what boat it was? The Titanic.
No.
Dead serious.
You're lying.
No, that's what they said on the thing. I'm listening to a
Get off the ring! Don't on the ring! Get off the ring! Get up! Get off the ring!
One of the things I find most striking is the presence of Antarctica on ancient maps.
Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time.